Hello and welcome to Let's Be Friends, the name of this here live stream. I brought my fart gun today. I think we have a visitor. I heard some rustling back there. I gotta wait for my camera to catch up to me. I can't make any quick movements. I guess these would be considered rude noises. That was a short one. This is powered by AA batteries also. I guess that's a guaranteed laugh. This is Let's Be Friends. And I'm your host, Ed. You can only be 55 for 1 year. And then it's all downhill after that. I'm going to stick to the flute tradition. I am the Pied Piper. I will rid this town of rats. Join in the parade. We have a front seat to the freak show. That's what George Carlin said. He also said, twat's twat, and that's that. That'll be our marching song. That sounds like this Jeopardy song. That answer was not in the form of a question. You're welcome. Today, I guess, is Wild Wednesday. I brought my eyeball ring, my cool dragon eyeball ring, to give me magical powers. Magical powers! Give me the power, I beg of you! What movie was that from? I brought my wand today. This is made out of almond wood. It's pretty cool. It's my special wand for when I want to do. T. Harrison, good day, T. Senior T. I brought my fart machine today, my fart gun. Perodo, pistola, perodo. I think it's perodo. How you say fart in Spanish is perodo. Perodo, pistola. So we have T. Harrison in attendance. I'm going to have to start taking roll call. X Trigger, T. Harrison, and Arthur. You're going shopping. I'm going to be going shopping also. Today will be my grocery shopping. We're running low on syrup and pancake mix. Actually, we're almost out of pancake mix. So I like to have that to lower my cholesterol and to widen my smile. I am the Pied Piper. The old Pied Piper, I'm his replacement. $330 subs. That's right. Saying subs makes me hungry for Subway. I like to have Subway sandwiches. I got me some subs. I'm going to have a sub today. I'm going to make that our marching song. When we do Let's Be Friends. This show is called Let's Be Friends. And this is our marching song. You love subs? I like pastrami. Pastrami seems to be very scarce lately. I remember back in the 90s I was able to order pastrami submarine sandwiches with everything on it. Pepperoncinis and all that. Togo's was a good place to buy submarine sandwiches. We used to go there for lunch on payday. When it was payday, we could always go to Togo's. Togo's or Arby's or someplace like that. Togo's was just around the corner. And then they took away Togo's. I don't know why. Hometown Buffet. No, it was Hometown. Hometown Buffet it ceased to exist. A lot of people went to eat there. Hometown Buffet is like they were open on Christmas, Thanksgiving. You could always eat at Hometown Buffet. And then I guess they relocated. That's another marching song. Oh, that's also a Metallica song. don't know if that's in the right key. I gotta make sure my fingers don't move around. I don't want my fingers to move around. Huzzah! Good morrow. I've been seeing a lot of videos about the Renaissance Fair. I like going to the Renaissance Fair. They had one in California. It was not too far from where I lived also. They closed down a park and they just decorated it for the Renaissance Fair. I had some video of that. I wish I would have kept it. It was back when I used an actual camera to record instead of using a phone. Phone, I always have to worry about my memory, how much memory I'm using. I guess it takes a lot of memory to record film or to record video. One of these days I want to get a GoPro or a high quality camera that has an SD card. That way I could just put it into my laptop, all that footage, and then edit it and then get it ready for a YouTube video. But it seems like shorts are the best way to get a lot of views, unless you make a really good video. A good video of an elephant giving birth. Okay, I'll probably do another one around 4 o'clock. That's what I do when I'm bored. On. We're on. So I gotta remember 4 o'clock. So I'll do my 11 o'clock and 4 o'clock. Right now it's like 3 o'clock in Australia, and I'm reaching out. I'm reaching out to Australia. Hey, goodbye. Have a great day. Glad to see you again. I am reaching out to the UK. I'm reaching out to Canada. I'm reaching out to Finland. I had somebody from Finland yesterday. Finland, 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 a place where I quite want to be. Somebody from Japan one time, and also from Romania. So I'm reaching out. I'm reaching out to people from other countries. So I notice people from Australia have seen my videos, my shorts as they call them. People from the UK, Canada, and Australia have seen my shorts. So maybe that will compel them to watch my live streams also. Watch my live streams. So that we can speak to each other, so we can converse. So we can share thoughts and ideas. I love to show my flower. There's a flower. I call it my miracle flower. It's I could flip the camera around. There we go. There's our miracle flower. It's the only flower here in the yard. In the yard we have a flower, and looks like a dandelion, a breed of dandelion. They say you can eat dandelions. You can eat dandelions, the whole plant. And in the morning it's closed up. Or no, the evening, I'm pretty sure in the evening, this dandelion closes up and then it opens in the daytime. Right now it's 11 or 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in Dallas, Georgia. Yeah. And we have leaves falling. We have a cool breeze. And we have some clouds. We have some pareidolia. I would to look at the clouds. Let's look at the clouds. Let's look at the clouds, the big puffy clouds as they blow by. There's that cloud. It kind of looks like an embryo. Looks like a fetus. Or a rabbit. Looks like a rabbit. I don't know. And we got that cloud. Looks like Casper the Friendly Ghost. Casper the Friendly Ghost. Looks like he's racing. His arms are back. His head is forward. And he's racing. Or it kind of looks like a duck. Looks like an angry duck. Like on the hood of a hood ornament. It's an angry duck. That's what that reminds me of. That's my pareidolia for today. That's what we'll do. That looks like a witch riding a broom. Looks like a witch riding a broom. Or something like that. I don't know. It hasn't taken shape yet. I'll get you, my pretty. And your little dog, too. Let's see, what other clouds? Looks like a dragon hatchling. A dragon coming out of an egg, maybe? You decide. That's one thing I could bring to the table. Pareidolia. Pareidolia. Sounds like you're talking about two dolls. I got a pareidolia. They're not sold separately. Pareidolia. If you have two dolls, you have pareidolia. You have a pareidolia. Or you can look at clouds and make shapes out of them. Okay, we've done marching music. We've done the fart gun. The megaphone. Some of those sound like oopsies. The ones you can hear in the library. You know, you're sitting in the library trying to study, and all of a sudden you hear. Or you're in church. You're in church, sitting quietly, praying in church, and all of a sudden you hear. Let us all stand. Let us all sit. Let us all stand. Let us all open our books to Matthew 4. We will read the whole chapter. That's one time you don't want to fart is in church. If you fart in church, you'll be forgiven. So keep that in mind. People are supposed to be very meek and forgiving in church. That doesn't mean you won't be laughed at, though. I love my wand. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Incendere. Expecto Patronum. I heard Expecto Patronum means I await my guardians. I await my guardians. That's right. When you say Expecto Patronum, when you say Incendere, of course you want to burn something. Incendere. What was another one? Try to remember all of them. All of those spells. Arresto Momentum. If you want something to stop. Arresto Momentum. Have your wand in hand. I feel like the right hand is a good wand hand. Because they say your right hand is your giving hand. Arresto Momentum. I like that one. Incendere. I think that's how Professor Snape burned that snake. Incendere. Expelliarmus. That's how you get rid of somebody else's wand. Expelliarmus! You're a wizard, Harry. You're a wizard, Harry. In case you didn't know. I'm being distracted. I'm looking at lovely nature. I love lovely nature. I'm trying to see if any clouds start to take a shape. I've seen some pretty amazing cloud shapes. I saw the one that looked like Jesus. A cloud in the shape of Jesus. And then a cloud in the shape of an angel. What was interesting was there were gray clouds and then there were white clouds. And the white clouds took the shape of angels. And it was when I was going through a tough time in my life. I looked out my hospital window and I saw clouds in the shape of angels. So I guess what we do is we wait for people. Hopefully people will watch this after it's finished. You can leave donations in the comments, in the comments section. No, not comments, in the description. In the description, there is a link to my donation page. And donations are greatly appreciated. That way I can keep this thing going. And I can look forward to the time when I can give back. When I can help those who have helped me. Then I can open my dream museum. I would love to have a museum. Charge like $10 for people to come into my museum and see things from all over the world. There was a place called Cost Plus World Market or something like that. It was a market where you could buy things from all over the world. You could buy wines and cheese and toys from all over the world. So I guess we will wait. It's all about, like Tom Petty said, the waiting is the hardest part. Every day is one more yard. You take it on faith, you take it to the heart. The waiting is the hardest part. So that's what we're doing now. We are killing time. Somebody left a like. Thank you for the like. The likes are always important to me. I'm wearing my shirt that looks like a Scrubs shirt. It has a little pocket and everything. The only difference is this has buttons. My brother gave it to me. So now I have an extra shirt. I need to get shirts that are not blue. I have so many blue shirts. I didn't ask for blue shirts. I want to get red shirts. I like a red shirt. I like a green shirt. I have a black shirt. Black shirts I like to wear on Saturday. Or when I'm doing exorcisms. When I perform a good exorcism, I like to wear my black shirt. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. One thing you got to remember is not to invite a demon in the first place. Do not invite a demon in the first place because it's very hard to get rid of them. Once you start letting one hang around, they like to stick around. And don't be evil yourself. If you're evil yourself, you're going to have trouble with demons. Because likes attract like. Misery loves company. Let's see. I'm learning what to do when I'm waiting for people to converse with. What would you do if you could wave your magic wand? What would you want to take care of? What would you like to bring into your life if you could wave your magic wand? Twist and flick. Twist and flick. Wingardium Leviosa. Is it Leviosa or Leviosa? I grew up with Harry Potter. In my adult years, I think I was in my 30s or something like that when this is in the 2000. Yeah, it left an impression. I love fantasy. I love to imagine that I'm on a train headed to Hogwarts, wanting to learn my own magic spells, having people teach me and having me teach people how to alter reality, change things that awe. I have another cloud. I'm going to put this on the other cloud. When the cloud is on the other foot. There we go. That one looks like a dog. Looks like a big dog. Put in the comments what you think this cloud looks like. Looks like a puppy dog. A puppy dog with a very bushy tail. That's what that. There we go. A bit of pareidolia for you. Flip it around. There we go. That's pretty fun to do, isn't it, kids? Isn't that pretty fun to do? Look at clouds and see what they look like. Try to figure out what they look like. I noticed something about my fingers. I noticed my right hand finger is a bit skinnier than my left hand finger. Even though they look the same, when I put the ring on this finger, it slides on easily. Unless it's cold outside. I notice my fingers shrink when it's cold outside. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. I guess you say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? Talking about my girl, my girl. You have to be a little bit crazy. Just a little bit crazy. I really like this ring. It's got an eyeball. It's got little claws. It's got some nice decoration or engravings. My magical dragon ring. Anyway, I'm so proud of my ring. It's a good conversation piece. People always notice my pretty rings. So peaceful out here. We are 28 minutes. Maybe after 28 minutes I'll have some joiners. I'll have some people joining me while I reach out to Canada, the UK, Australia, and Finland, and anyone else who wants to join me from wherever they are. I'm reaching out to you. Reaching. I like how my wand is slightly crooked. It's like when I hold it, it looks like it's slightly bent. A lot went into making this. Looks like they added color. This is like a rust color. Then it's a black handle. It has a pretty little black handle. I'm getting so into my wand. Whee! The wand chooses the wizard. The wand chooses the wizard. This one doesn't have a phoenix feather in it, though. This is basically solid wood. I need to be careful how I wave it. I don't want to cause harm. I don't want to cause harm by waving my wand in an offensive manner. Unless, of course, I'm being attacked. When I'm being attacked, anyway, I do things to humor myself. So what I'll do is, while I wait for people to join me, I can stick to the flute tradition. I was just thinking, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God. What are we doing to make peace in our lives? I don't know, Davy. What can we do to make peace in our lives? Today on Kung Fu, we go from flutes to farts. We go from flutes to farts. That one sounds like a leaner, like you have to lean a little bit. The leaner, the one cheek sneak, the silent but violent. That sounds pretty violent. That sounds like one that would scare the cat. That sounds like one you could blame on the dog. Ah! So I've washed up my B cup. I have a B cup. A cup that has little bees on it. Or big bees. They look like bumblebees. So on Booby Tuesday, I can bring out my B cup and fill it with apple juice. My B cup. I like my B cup. All in the name of Booby Tuesday. Booby Tuesday is when we raise our awareness of breast cancer and how to do self-examinations or to do self-examinations and to get your mammograms done, because early detection can save your life. Early detection can help you not have to lose your boobies. Oh, I'm liking today. I'm really liking today. I like how peaceful it is. It's so quiet. I like how quiet it is. Oh, I forgot to take off one of my old I forgot to take off the other necklace. I put on one necklace, which is for Tuesdays. This one is for Wednesdays. peaceful and quiet. We could just sit together. Those of you who are watching the video after the live stream is over, after it goes into archive, you can always watch it again. And then I will try to have fun grocery shopping, getting all the things we're running out of and bringing them home. And tomorrow will be a picnic day. So here I am sitting with one like. Maybe some people will join me. It's 36 minutes into the show. Maybe if we tell everyone that we know that this is happening, and we could talk in real time, we can share ideas, we can share jokes. We've shared jokes here on the show, on this show called Let's Be Friends. I think I need to be hydrated. I'm feeling a bit of a headache come on. I know when I'm dehydrated, I have a headache, a slight headache, and that turns into a vicious headache. I think to borrow my harmonica, I can play my harmonica tomorrow. Tomorrow, I got to remember to breathe before I start playing the flute. I'm composing right now. I am making up tunes to play. It's hard not to slobber when you're playing a flute. It's very difficult not to slobber. That sounds classical. Rock me, Amadeus. Ooh, ooh, rock me, Amadeus. Amadeus, Amadeus. Oh, 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 Amadeus. Someone's always operating some kind of a internal combustion engine that manicures the yard. I hear blowers. I hear blowers today. amateur. Amateur flute music. Flutes and fart noises. Flutes and fart noises. Old ladies and fart noises. Old ladies and fart noises. Maybe I can do that. Maybe when I get my camera, I can edit. I can just film old ladies walking by or sitting at the park and then just play fart noises. What could be funnier than old ladies and fart noises? Old ladies kicking the crap out of muggers. That'd be even funnier. That would be funnier than old ladies and fart noises. Old ladies kicking the crap out of muggers. This old lady has a brick in her purse. This old lady has a... This old lady has an M16. No, what do they call those? Tommy gun. This old lady has a Tommy gun. Just in case muggers come by, she can sit safely in the park knowing that she has a Tommy gun. And also to keep the pigeons at bay. That's what I could do, is tell stories. Tell stories with fart noises. One time, I walked to the store and I bought a lottery ticket. And I won $50. I was overjoyed because I was down to my last few dollars. That's what I could do for the show, is tell stories with fart noises. One time I caught a fish, but I had to throw it back because it was a catch and release pond. That's what I never understood about catch and release ponds is, first of all, you're putting a hook in a creature's mouth. Wouldn't that be terrible if you see a candy bar and you eat the candy bar and you find that there's a hook in it, and the hook grabs your mouth, the hook grabs your lip and pierces your lip, and it's pulled and pulled until a person grabs hold of you and squeezes you so you can't move, and then pulls the hook out of your lip, and then just says, "Go along your merry way," you know. Off you go then, with this hole in your lip, you know. If I were to be hooked, I'd want to be eaten afterwards, you know. I don't want to just be unhooked and have to live until that wound has healed. It's like, if you're gonna destroy my lip with a hook, you might as well just bang me on a rock and eat me. But anyways, that's just how I think. Let me know in the comments what you think about catch and release ponds. Or people catching birds. People catching birds and then keeping them in cages. That's cruel. I always like seeing birds in the wild. Birds in the wild. It is. As long as it's in the wild, it doesn't have to be confined to a cage. Well, it is 45 minutes. I guess I could wait just a few more minutes. So I just have to understand that not everyone can be available when I'm available. There are more clouds forming, none of which look like anything. This cloud kind of looks like a giant crab. In a way. A giant crab. At least from this angle. You can see the body and the two claws. It looks like a menacing face looking behind the trees. Peering from behind the trees. Let me know in the comments if you like the pareidolia. If you like to see clouds and see what they remind you of. Look at the clouds. And do they remind you of something? I like that term, subtle as a sledgehammer. That picture is as subtle as a sledgehammer. I always like to observe nature. I'm going to show you some. Here we go. Look at those lovely, lovely leaves. They're all turned like a yellowish orange, or an orangish yellow. Pretty nice. I like to look at leaves. It is that time of year. That time of year when all the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I am on the lookout for clouds that look like things so I can share them with you. I want to share my pareidolia experience. So hopefully people will watch these live streams, because they are live and they are streaming. Looks like one person has joined, possibly. Nope, they popped off. I call them, they pop off. They peak and pop. Oh, it looks like a new person. You will be my friend. Well, great. I like having friends. That's what this show is called. Let's be friends. I brought my wand so that I can cast some spells, cast some lovely, gratifying, happy spells, and then we go on about our day. To the party. Even though it shows 0, that doesn't mean no one's here. I call it the Phantom 0 because that 0 that you see on your screen is not accurate. It shows sometimes there is one person when in fact there's a 0. So if you come to join me for a while or for a while, are you here for a long time or a good time? Mecca lecca hi, mecca hidey ho, mecca lecca hi, mecca chidey ho. A quote from Pee-wee's Playhouse. I think maybe they thought that they were writing a comment. Sometimes they think they're writing a comment when they're actually chatting. Which is okay, I get to see it anyway. I get to see your caption. Today we're doing a bit of pareidolia. I'm looking at clouds and seeing what they remind me of, and asking people to put in the comments what the clouds remind them of. I'll have to say, like, cloud number 1, cloud number 2, cloud number 3. What does cloud number 3 remind you of? That we all know which one you're talking about. I can categorize. And then if I see a UFO, I'll have proof. I'll have proof that there are alien life forms that are monitoring us and stopping our nuclear weapons from being launched. I've heard stories about that, about aliens with their spacecraft stopping nuclear weapons from being launched. I'm seeing little flies. Will you be my friend to the end? Heidi ho. I'm your friend to the end, remember? So we are sitting in silence. I'm hearing little birds off in the distance. I don't know if you can hear them. I don't know how sensitive my microphone is. I can definitely hear a blower in the background. Those gas-powered blowers. Sometimes they have the battery-powered blowers, which are not as annoying as the gas-powered blowers. It's hard to watch the telly when someone is using their blower. So I guess that's basically what I do here. I wait for likes. I wait for people to join. Or not join, but chat. All you have to do is sit and talk. And talk with me. I'm reminded of that movie Legend. Tim Curry played the villain. Tim Curry plays a lot of villains, or had played quite a few villains. He was in Little Orphan Annie, one of the versions of Little Orphan Annie. And in Home Alone 2, he was also in one of the Muppet movies. He played a pirate, I think. He said he really liked he liked being in the Muppet movies. He liked working with the Muppets. Oh, we have an elephant. It looks like a baby elephant, or it looks like the United States. It kind of looks like the United States, or it looks like a baby elephant. We have some pareidolia happening here. There we go. We do a lot of that. I do a lot of camera flipping, catching. We have a black cat that comes by, a black cat that visits with us every so often. I don't see her today. I named her Francesca. I like that name, Francesca. She's a cute, fluffy black cat that comes by. I'm glad I thought of a name for her, Francesca. She looks like a black velvet cat with golden eyes. You might see her in my shorts. If you look through all my shorts, you'll see at least two shorts in there that have Francesca. One where I'm actually talking to her. Francesca, the velvet black cat with golden eyes. Won't you be my neighbor? So we are 54 minutes in. I guess when we hit the hour mark, I can end, as I don't know how much more battery power I have. It was 88% not too long ago, so we're probably down to 70%, if I'm guessing correctly. And I noticed the vision is starting to slow down, or the visual is slowing down, which I think is when the battery power starts getting low. So I can end this now, and I think at 4 o'clock, or thereabouts. 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Georgia time, in the U.S. So I guess this is the end of this episode of Let's Be Friends.